How to quickly fall back asleep in the middle of the night, especially as you age. My dear friends, let me begin with a simple but very important question. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night, stared at the ceiling, and struggled to fall back asleep? Maybe you toss and turn, maybe you look at the clock and feel frustrated, maybe your mind starts running with thoughts. If this sounds familiar, you are not alone. In fact, millions of seniors all around the world experience the exact same problem. And tonight, I want to show you how to solve it. Now, before we begin, let me give you a warm welcome. My name is Dr. Name, and I have spent many years helping seniors just like you improve their health, live longer, and enjoy life more fully. Today, I am here not as a stranger, but as someone who truly cares about your well-being. I know how frustrating it can be to lose sleep. I know how it feels to lie awake while the world is silent, waiting for rest. That is why I created this video just for you. But my dear friends, before we dive into the secrets that will help you sleep peacefully again, I want to kindly invite you to subscribe to this channel. Why? Because every week, I share simple, senior-friendly health tips that can make your life easier, stronger, and happier. Subscribing is free, but the benefits are priceless. Think of it like having a doctor in your home, guiding you gently step by step toward better health. So please, hit that subscribe button, and together we will build a healthier tomorrow. And now, as always, let me begin with a prayer for you. May you who are watching this video have strong hearts, powerful minds, and restful needs. May your body be filled with energy each morning, and may your days be long, joyful, and free of unnecessary suffering. Amen. Now let's go back to the problem at hand. Waking up in the middle of the night is something that becomes more common as we age. When you were younger, maybe you could sleep for 7 or 8 hours without interruption. But now, perhaps you find yourself waking up once, twice, even 3 times during the night. Some estimates it's to use the bathroom, some estimates it's because of pain in the joints, some estimates it's simply because your body clock has changed. This is normal with age, but it does not mean you have to accept restless nights as your destiny. In this video, I will walk you step by step through reasons why seniors often wake up in the middle of the night, why it becomes harder to fall back asleep, and most importantly, what you can do about it. You will learn gentle but powerful techniques that can calm your body and quiet your mind. You will discover small habits that make a big difference in how quickly you return to sleep. And I promise you, these tips are safe, natural, and effective. So I encourage you, please do not skip, do not click away. Stay with me until the very end, because sometimes the smallest advantage can change your life in the biggest way. Think of this as a conversation between you and me, late at night, just like 2 friends hearing wisdom over a cup of warm tea. By the end of this video, I hope you will feel not only informed, but comforted, reassured, and ready to enjoy the restful sleep your body deserves. Are you ready? Then let us begin. Visual, calm transition. Night sky with stars slowly fading to a cozy bedroom scanner. My dear friends, now that we have opened this important conversation, let us take a closer look at the reasons why so many seniors wake up in the middle of the night. I want you to understand something very clearly. You are not weak, you are not broken, and you are not alone. This is something many people experience as they grow older. And by understanding why it happens, we can also find ways to gently fix it. First, as we age, our bodies go through natural changes. One of the most important changes happens with a hormone called melatonin. Melatonin is what helps regulate your sleep cycle. When you were young, your body produces plenty of it, helping you fall asleep easily and stay asleep through night. But as the years go by, your body produces less. This means your sleep becomes lighter, and you may find yourself waking up more often. Second, many seniors wake up because of the bladder. Yes, the need to use bathroom at night becomes more common with age. This is sometimes due to prostatitis in men, or simply because the kidneys and bladder become more active during the night. It may seem like a small thing, but each trip to the bathroom interrupts your sleep cycle, making it harder to return to deep rest. Third, let's talk about pain and discomfort. Arthritis, back pain, or even stiffness in the legs can wake you up at night. A body that feels uncomfortable will find it difficult to stay in one position for long hours, and this can break your sleep. Fourth, we cannot ignore the role of the mind. Anxiety, worry, or even racing thoughts can wake you in the middle of the night. Sometimes the quiet of the night makes your mind even louder, as if your toes finally have room to show it. Many seniors have told me, Doctor, I wake up and suddenly start thinking about my health, my family, my past, or my future. And once those thoughts begin, sleep feels impossible. Fifth, let us remember that many seniors take meditations, and some of these can affect sleep, pills for high blood pressure, heart problems, or even pain relief, somebody mess interfere with the natural sleep erhayam. And finally, one very common reason is simply determined by the erhayam. Our internal clock, what scientists call the circadian erhayam, shifts with age. Seniors often become sleepy earlier in the evening and naturally wake earlier in the morning. This shift means that somebody mess in the middle of the night, your body made sure it has already rested enough, even though you still need more sleep. My dear friends, I tell you all of this not to worry you, but to remind you that what you are experiencing is normal. There is nothing wrong with you. These are natural signs of aging. But just because they are common does not mean you must suffer. There are safe, simple, and effective ways to fall back asleep quickly, and we will talk about them soon. For now, I want you to take comfort in this. Waking up in the night does not mean you have failed, and it does not mean you cannot live a healthy life. It simply means your body is changing, and you must learn new ways to support it. Think of it as learning a new language, the language of your aging body. Once you understand the signals, you can respond with keenness and wisdom. So please stay with me, because in the next part, I will explain why staying awake too long in the night is more dangerous than you may realize, and why learning to fall back asleep quickly is one of the best gifts you can give your body. Visual. Transition to a clock ticking slowly at night, showing time passing, with calm background music. My dear friends, now that we have opened this important conversation, let us take a closer look at the reasons why so many seniors wake up in the middle of the night. I want you to understand something very clearly. You are not weak, you are not broken, and you are not alone. This is something many people experience as they grow older. And by understanding why it happens, we can also find ways to gently fix it. First, as we age, our bodies go through natural changes. One of the most important changes happens with a hormone called melatonin. Melatonin is what helps regulate your sleep cycle. When you were young, your body produces plenty of it, helping you fall asleep easily and stay asleep through the night. But as the years go by, your body produces less. This means your sleep becomes lighter, and you may find yourself waking up more often. Such many seniors wake up because of the bladder. Yes, the need to use bathroom at night becomes more common with age. This is sometimes due to prostatitis in men, or simply because the kidneys and bladder become more active during the night. It may seem like a small thing, but each trip to the bathroom interrupts your sleep cycle, making it harder to return to deep rest. Third, let's talk about pain and discomfort. Arthritis, back pain, or even stiffness in the legs can wake you up at night. A body that feels uncomfortable will find it difficult to stay in one position for long hours, and this can break your sleep. Fourth, we cannot ignore the role of the mind. Anxiety, worry, or even racing thoughts can wake you in the middle of the night. Sometimes the quiet of the night makes your mind even louder, as if your thoughts finally have room to show it. Many seniors have told me, Doctor, I wake up and suddenly start thinking about my health, my family, my past, or my future. And once those thoughts begin, sleep feels impossible. Fifth, let us remember that many seniors take meditations, and some of these can affect sleep, pills for high blood pressure, heart problems, or even pain relief, somebody mess interfere with the natural sleep erhayam. And finally, one very common reason is simply determined by the erhayam. Our internal clock, what scientists call the circadian erhayam, shifts with age. Seniors often become sleepy earlier in the evening and naturally wake earlier in the morning. This shift means that somebody mess in the middle of the night, your body made sure it has already rested enough, even though you still need more sleep. My dear friends, I tell you all of this not to worry you, but to remind you that what you are experiencing is normal. There is nothing wrong with you. These are natural signs of aging. But just because they are common does not mean you must suffer. There are safe, simple, and effective ways to fall back asleep quickly, and we will talk about them soon. For now, I want you to take comfort in this. Waking up in the night does not mean you have failed, and it does not mean you cannot live a healthy life. It simply means your body is changing, and you must learn new ways to support it. Think of it as learning a new language, the language of your aging body. Once you understand the signals, you can respond with keenness and wisdom. So please stay with me, because in the next part, it will explain why staying awake too long in the night is more dangerous than you may realize, and why learning to fall back asleep quickly is one of the best gifts you can give your body. Visual. Transition to a clock ticking slowly at night, showing time passing, with calm background music. My dear friends, now we arrive at the part you have been waiting for. The simple, practical steps that can help you fall back asleep quickly whenever you wake up in the middle of the night. 10 are gentle methods, safe for seniors, and proven to bring your body back into a state of rest. The first step is very simple. Do not panic. When you wake up in the night, it is natural to feel frustrated and worried. You may think, oh no, it will never fall back asleep. But that very thought makes it harder to sleep. Instead, take a slow deep breath and remind yourself, it is normal, it will rest again. By staying calm, you tell your body it is safe to relax. Second, keep the lights dim. If you must get up to use the bathroom, avoid turning on bright lights. Bright light tells your brain it is morning, and this makes it harder to sleep again. Use a small night lamp, soft yellow light, or a motion light that gently guides your way. When you return to bed, your brain will still understand. It is night, it is time to rest. Third, 3 a simple breathing exercise. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold gently for a moment. Then breathe out through your mouth for a count of 6. Repeat this a few times. This signals your nervous system to slow down, your heartbeat to relax, and your muscles to release tension. Many of my patients find themselves drifting back to sleep within minutes of doing this. Fourth, avoid checking the clock. Starting at the time only creates stress. You begin to count hours left before morning, and your mind rages. Turn your clock away or keep it out of sight. Trust that your body will return to sleep without needing to note the time. Fifth, 3 a relaxing thought or prayer. Instead of worrying about tomorrow's tasks, gently guide your mind toward powerful thoughts. Some seniors like to repeat a simple prayer. Some like to picture a calm beach. Others imagine rocking gently in a chair. Test the images or words out of your mind and invite the sleep back in. 6. If you cannot fall asleep after 20 minutes, do not force yourself. Instead, get out of bed and do something calm. Read a light book, listen to soft music, or sip a small cup of warm water or herbal tea. Avoid the television, phone, or anything with bright light. After a short while, when you feel drowsy, return to bed. This teaches your brain that bed is for sleeping, not for worrying. 7. Pay attention to your comfort. A supportive pillow, a mattress that airs pressure on your joints, and a blanket that keeps you warm but not too hot. All these small things matter. So metimes, a simple change of pillow or sleeping position makes all the difference. And finally, make sure your evening habits support good sleep. Avoid caffeine late in the day. Limit heavy meals closer to bedtime. And try to keep a regular sleep schedule. When your body knows what to expect, it rewards you with deeper, more restful sleep. My dear friends, these steps are not complicated. They do not require expensive medicine or special equipment. They are simply gentle reminders to work with your body, not against it. You may not need all of them every night, but if you practice them, you will find that waking up in the night no longer feels like a chore. Instead, it becomes just a short pause before you return to the full rest. Remember this truth, you deserve a restful needs. Your body, your mind, and your heart all need the healing power of sleep. By using these steps, you give yourself the gift of health, energy, and joy. Stay with me, my dear friends, because in the final chapter, I will share my closing words, a reminder from my heart to yours, and a blessing for your next and your days. Visual, elderly person smiling, laying back down, eyes closing gently, background fades into full stars. My dear friends, we have now come to the end of this journey together. We began by asking a simple question. How can seniors quickly fall back asleep in the middle of the night? And along the way, we discovered the reasons why waking up happens more often as we age, the dangers of staying awake too long, and the simple, gentle steps you can take to return to full rest. But before we close, I want to speak to you heart to heart. Please remember this truth. You are not alone in your struggle. Every senior who lays awake at night, starting at the chilling, is walking the same road. And every senior who learns the steps has the power to change techniques and their life. Good sleep is not a luxury. It is not something only Tiang deserve. It is your right at every age to rest well, to help while you sleep, and to wake in the morning with strength and joy. Do not let Anyone tell you what her wish. I want you to imagine it is you wake in the night as you so many must do, but instead of panic, instead of tossing and turning, you take a deep breath. You stay calm. You remember the steps. You realize, my Psaya prayer, my picture a gentle place of pace. And within minutes, your body guides you back to sleep. You wake in the morning refreshed, not exhausted. My dear friends, this is possible for you. And tonight can be the beginning. Now, it must also remind you that what we have shared here is not only for you. Please, share this video with your loved ones, with your friends, with anyone you know who struggles with sleep. You never know what's the life you made that. A simple share code gives someone else the gift of powerfulness and stronger health. And if you found comfort and help in this video, I kindly ask you to subscribe to this channel. Every week, it will bring you new advice, clear, simple, and made with love for seniors like you. Advice to protect your heart, your brain, your body, and your jaw. Subscribing is free, but it could be one of the best decisions you make for your health. Before we part, let me leave you with a blessing. May your needs be filled with peche, may your dry arms be gentle, and may your mornings be bright with energy and hope. May you find strength in every breath, joy in every day, and comfort in knowing that you are cared for and never alone. Thank you, my dear friends, for spending this time with me. Thank you for trusting me with your attention, your concerns, and your health. Remember, sleep is your body's way of healing you. Protect it, honor it, and allow it to bless your life. Until we meet again in the next video, stay safe, stay strong, and may God bless you always. Visual, Dr. places a hand on chest, smiling warmly. The screen fades into text, sweet dry arms, stronger health. Subscribe for more senior care tips. Soft music fades out.